Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? I wanted to jump in here today and talk about what happened on Monday. So, we all know what happened on social media. Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, they all shut down for quite some time. And I was wondering, oh my goodness, how do I get in touch with my friends? How do I get in touch with my audience? And at that moment, it also dawned on me that we are building our businesses on rented land. And thankfully, I have built an email list. I have an email list. So I can always go to my audience if I wanted to talk with them and communicate with them and, share with them what it is that I want to share with them. But I wondered, how many of you here are entrepreneurs and do not have an email list? That you're depending on social media to grow your business. Maybe a perfect place to grow your business, you also need to have an email list. So I want to share with you four secrets to building a highly engaged email list, because a highly engaged email list is what's going to move your business forward. You don't want to be talking to everybody, so you want just to talk to your ideal audience because you can't serve everyone. So I'm going to give you the 4 tips. So the number 1 here is you need an email service provider, an ESP. And an email service provider is a service that will allow you to collect names from your website or from a landing page, from the visitors that are coming to your landing page. So that's an email service provider. You cannot communicate from your Gmail to your customers. That's not gonna fly. So you need an email service provider to collect names and emails so that you're gonna house those names and emails in the email service provider. And every time you're communicating with your audience, your emails are going to come from that email service provider. Okay, number 2, you're going to need to give value to your audience. So once you give value, your audience in exchange will give you their names and email addresses. So this is what I mean. So let's say you have a blog post. So you write a blog post on your blog, or you do a podcast, and then you ask your audience if you liked what I talked about, or if you liked what you heard, then I have more for you. And you're going to create a landing page and have them go to your landing page and give you their names and email addresses so that they can get that freebie. It's either can be a free guide, it can be a 3-part series of a video, whatever it is that you want to share and give value to your audience. Then you collect names and emails, okay? And I have my notes here. Number 3, it's important to create weekly original content. So this is what I mean. Every week, communicate with your ideal audience. And your ideal audience is that person who you serve, the person who have what you need, the solution that you provide for their pain point. That's your ideal audience. So every week, you're going to communicate with your ideal audience, and you're going to talk about, again, something of value. So it can be, again, send them to your blog, say, this is what I'm talking about this week. It has to be really something that is solving their problem. All right, so that's really, you're nurturing this email, you're nurturing your email list. You're not just collecting emails, their names and emails, and then having, storing them in your email service provider and not talking to them. So you have to nurture them. Okay, all right, so that's number 3. And then number 4 embrace video. It's not easy. This is something that I had to do. I have to embrace video, but I'm telling you, once you start communicating, doing Facebook lives, Instagram stories, you're going to see a dramatic change in the number of people you reach. And every time you're doing something like this, doing a video, doing live, always create an opportunity for your ideal audience to give their name and email to you. So obviously, make sure it's something of value, but embrace video. Actually, when you start doing it, you get the jitters, but after that, you are good to go. And as long as you're giving value, embrace video. So those are the 4 points, 4 secrets to creating a highly engaged email service, email list. So number 1 was get an ESP, an email service provider. Number 2, create something of value. That's called a lead magnet or a freebie. Number 3, you're going to create weekly content, blog posts, podcasts, share value, and then always collect names and emails. And number 4, you're going to embrace video. It's unbelievable how much Facebook and other social medias push a video. So you're going to reach more people, and then always have an opt-in opportunity for your ideal audience to give you their names and emails. And for this live, I am going to share with you a link. I'm going to share with you a link. I've created a guide for you, and it's for you to, I'm sharing with you several email service providers, and I'm showing you, the benefits. So I'm going to share that link so that you can go and get that guide and see the several email service providers and their benefits. And then you can go from there, because that's the number 1. You must have an email service provider. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for showing up, and I will see you soon. Take care.